always accompanies side by side with the development of Vietnam oil and gas industry. Petroleum Equipment Assembly and Metal Structure JSC PVC MS, established in 1983, has the main capabilities of constructing, fabricating, installing the platforms, tanks, pipeline for oil and gas field. With more than 33 years of establishment and development, PVC MS has become one of the leading EPC contractors in supplying the technological and high-grade services for oil and gas field and national defense. Since 1983 up to now, PVC MS has achieved great victories of fabrication, installation for 69 jackets, 22 topside from domestic clients and joint operating companies, in which they have some record projects in Vietnam at that time, such as Đại Hùng Jacket in 2011, Mộc Tinh Gas Platform in 2012, and successfully accomplished the EPC projects such as Wellhead Platform, H4 Topside of Tê Giác Trắng Field Development Project, Diamond Drilling Platform Project, Thái Bình Drilling Platform. PVC MS has taken part in performing 19 projects of oil and gas pipeline systems, oil tanks, refineries, power plants. All the projects receive appreciation by the investors because of its safety, quality, schedule, and effectiveness. More than half of Vietnam oil rigs, DK rigs for national defense and other national priority constructions were excellently performed by PVC MS. These achievements have proved that PVC MS is the growth trademark in technological and high-grade services for internal and external oil and gas field. This is a great accomplishment and contribution from many generations of leaders and staff of PVC MS that contribute to the growth of oil and gas industry as well as the national development. PVC MS has owned the skillful and experienced engineers as well as leading experts specializing in structure, technology, machinery, dynamics and control of electric power system. PVC MS is also one of the pioneer companies in fabricating the oil and gas mechanical equipment. PVC MS has successfully designed and fabricated technological equipment such as chemical injection skids, closed drain vessel, wellhead control panel and instrumentation fuel gas skid, pressure vessel. In 2013, it was the first time PVC MS successfully fabricated the E-House of Sư Tử Vàng Northeast. This was the first E-House fabricated in Vietnam. The E-House of H5 project and Sư Tử Nâu projects were also fabricated by PVC MS after the achievements of fabricating E-House of Sư Tử Vàng Northeast. PVC MS has become the reliable enterprise in fabricating the E-House for internal clients as well as joint operating companies. The attendance of oil and gas mechanical equipment named PVC MS trademark has opened a new scope for production and business strategy of PVC MS. This is a great opportunity for internal oil and gas contractors to be able to utilize the domestic technological equipment with high-grade quality, competitive cost, and mitigate the trade deficit for our nation. PVC MS version is obtaining and becoming the leading EPC contractor of Vietnam and the growth trademark in ASEAN and international region, taking responsibility to accomplish the important mission so as to create the best products for oil and gas field. PVC MS specially concerned in strengthening the business management quality and comprehensive control. Company has been applying the safety and quality control system as international standards such as ISO 14001:2004, ISO 14001:2004, ISO 9001:2008, OHSAS 18001:2007. Currently, PVC MS has owned many valuable assets with the strategic investments such as spacious office building located in 2 Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh Street, Thăng Nhất Ward, Vũng Tàu City. It's the head office of PVC MS. Especially, PVC MS has invested in fabrication yard with a total areas of 23 hectares at Chiang Mai Bến Đình supply base with loading capacity of 35 tons per square meter. The jetty of 246 meter length with loading capacity of 50 tons per square meters to ensure that the loading out of mantle structure up to 10,000 DWT with the Signora's workshop and construction equipment. PVC MS possesses more than 1,700 manpower, including 46% of skilled technical workers, 21% workers with international standards certificates, 26% staff of bachelor's and postgraduate, and 7% of the other manpower. PVC MS are very confident of having enough experiences and capacities to perform the oversized and complicated projects with high technological requirements at the same time. PVC MS has enough conditions of experienced manpower, modern equipment, orientated business strategy, as well as obtaining the dynamic market in the region. We, PVC MS, has always maintained a constant growth, keeps on affirming PVC MS trademark in the domestic and overseas markets.